boom about 5 inches. It looks like it's
30 seconds.
Johnny here at your back and calm. Please fill
himself, the barefoot bandit was
5 inches.
We're at 30 seconds.
Johnny here at your back and calm. Please fill me in on the number of players, won't you? All alone. Exciting. Type in your nomenclature, won't you? Okay, now here's what's going to happenstance. Questions will ameliorize before you. Select the boutonniere next to the correct answer. There's a timer tickling away, so the more expeditiously you buzz in, the more remuneration you'll receive. Or revanquish.
Okay, folks, we're getting close. 10 seconds.
Be careful out there.
Can we get a monster check, please?
5.
Okay, fade to black.
Press 6.
3.
If you're just calling to annoy us, please wait for the beep, then hang up.
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson, or as my library card says, Masterson Cookie Delinquent. I'm glad it's just you and me. I'm feeling a little needy. And your wrong answer of the game is being sponsored by...
It's Never Too Late Adult Orphanage. Just because they're not cute doesn't mean they're not lonely.
If you happen to find our sponsor's wrong answer of the game, you'll be rewarded with big prizes and cash. All right, we're taking off. Let's begin with Salva Salve. Suppose rapper Flavor Flav is playing a Salvador Dali exhibition. If he wants the giant clock he wears around his neck to match the clocks in Dali's painting The Persistence of Memory, what should he do? Rock the mic so hard that his clock Often referred to as Dali's melting clocks, the clocks in Persistence of Memory appear to be melting. Much like Flavor Flav's reality dating show Flavor of Love, I hear Salvador Dali once had his own show where women lined up to take rides on his famous mustache. And now, Farfagnoogies. Because it's not an actual beetle, which of these potential Volkswagens would not qualify for a game of Slug Bug? Volkswagen Firefly, Volkswagen Cricket, Volkswagen Ladybug, or... Fireflies, ladybugs, and scarabs are all types of beetles that are classified under the Coleoptera order. Crickets, on the other hand, are not classified as beetles. But I imagine this car would still have a good antenna. Huh? Crickets? This one's called, If It's Not Harry Potter, It's Trash. Time to get trashed.
Looking through your trash bag, what's it say about you? Funky trash.
This trash seems to be coming of age nicely. Let's see what we got. The severed head of a pig, a pair of cracked children's glasses, and a broken conch shell. Looks like somebody's been recreating a famous novel in their spare time. Which novel is it? James and the Giant Peach, The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, Lord of the Flies, or Oliver Twist? Why didn't you pick this? A pig head on a stick, the glasses of the character Piggy, and the all-powerful conch shell are all important symbols in the classic novel, Lord of the Flies. I always thought that book was pretty anticlimactic. They just go out and buy some fly paper? Cheap. No, they'd need to get an orphan in there somewhere for it to be Oliver Twist. And speaking of getting orphans, you just got a middle-aged orphan from the It's Never Too Late Adult Orphanage, because the middle-aged need love too. This wrong answer of the game has earned you $4,000. Don't spend it all in one place.
Everybody quattro, hey!
Next up, this game sounds disgusting, and it's a Dis-or-dat. I'm gonna read off 7 names, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's a college football bowl game or just a menu item at a food chain. If it's a bowl game, press the number 1. If it's just a food bowl, press the number 2. A right answer could take you to the playoffs, but a wrong answer will leave you with a terrible taste in your mouth. There are 30 seconds on the clock. Ready? Let's go. Tostitos Fiesta Bowl. KFC Famous Bowl, Taco Bell Border Bowl, Little Caesars Pizza, Panda Express, Chick-fil-A Bowl, Chipotle Burrito. Great job. You must weigh like 1,000,000 pounds. Beef O'Brady's sponsors the St. Petersburg Bowl. Unfortunately, Beef O'Brady's didn't decide to call it the Beef O'Brady's Bowl. I think that's a shame because I love saying Beef O'Brady's. Beef O'Brady's.
Where's the vibe, girl? Rock my world, girl. Ooh, yeah.
How about Beef O'Brady's? Hey, you know that Disney Channel show, That's So Raven? Don't pretend you don't know. Anyway, who is not so Raven? Edgar Allan Poe's famous character, Ray Lewis, Atticus Finch, or Scott Levy? Atticus Finch is the main character in To Kill a Mockingbird and has nothing to do with a raven. Out of Finch, Mockingbird, and Raven, I'd have to say Finch is my favorite bird name. My overall favorite bird is the red-faced booby. That's the end of a thrilling first round. And you're doing pretty well, probably because there's no competition. Remember, in round 2, every question is worth double. Okay then, here we go. Here's one I like to call lictorally. You know what I hate? People who overuse the word literally. Literally, I hate it. It literally drives me insane. Considering which part of the cinnamon tree literally gives us cinnamon, from which airport vendor would you literally get your Cinepack of caramel pecan bonds? Leaf-a-bon, root-a-bon, flower-a-bon, or... Cinnamon is literally scraped from the inner tree bark of a cinnamon tree. So instead of Cinnabon, you'd go to Barkabon. Bark.
Question 7.
Coming up, Swankin' It. Hey, what was the name of that Clint Eastwood directed boxing movie with Hilary Swank? 1 times 10 to the 3rd power, Dollar Baby? 1 times 10 to the 6th? That movie was $1 Million Baby. I actually never saw that movie because of personal ethical beliefs. I just don't think babies should box.
Locking chickens picking out a mate. Guess I'll marry 8.
Pucker up for We're All the Biggest Losers. If contestants on The Biggest Loser were judged with a Scoville scale, what would they have to do in order to win? Throw the best curveball, absorb... The Scoville scale, or the Scoville organoleptic test, is a scale for measuring the spiciness of peppers. Come to think of it, eating really spicy foods the night before a weigh-in on The Biggest Loser might be a good weight loss strategy.
Strolling through the park with the sarsaparilla. For me, if I die.
This one's known as World War Wonder Bread. What do the Pillsbury mascot and the United States World War I soldier have in common? Both originated in 1916, but infantrymen in the United States military were known as doughboys in World War I, and Poppin' Fresh, the Pillsbury mascot, is a tiny man made out of raw dough, also known as a doughboy. And just like the Pillsbury Doughboy, all World War I military doughboys were known to laugh like a little child when you poke them in the stomach with something other than a bayonet.
Hold me, never let me go. Am I dreaming? Question 10.
Hey, what's up?
Open wide for Queasy Does It. If you found yourself in an actual vomitorium, what might you be doing? Painting a mural? Processing... A vomitorium is a passageway underneath the seating in an amphitheater. The vomitorium was also the name of my dorm room in college. Step right up to... Of course, who wants to hear my yapping? No, I'm still doing it. Sorry, here you go. You're so full of it. These things are all full of something. Good luck. Holy cow, I think it's safe to say your head is full of brains, your heart is full of courage, and your soul is full of hope. And in case you can't tell, I'm being completely full of
You don't know Jack!
That'll do it, folks. What's going on, Donnie?
Hey, are you eager to play another round?
Next week on a new episode of Old People Exceeding Expectations.
Mr. Tillman, do you need a hand getting to the bathroom?
Oh, leave me some shred of dignity. I can use the toilet without your help. You don't need to hold my hand.
Oh, okay, great. Scream if you get trapped in there.
Yeah.
That's next week on Old People Exceeding Expectations.
Poor Alice, stuck at home doing chores. Housework sure can be tiring, huh, Alice? But robot maids today can be so expensive. Well, why not try a reformed evil robot from the Reformed Robot House Cleaning Company? Oh, sure, these robots used to be programmed to wipe out the human race, but now they're programmed to wipe out grime and mildew. Let's watch.
The mop is in the front closet, Reformed Evil Robot.
Must kill human.
Excuse me?
Must clean bathroom.
Good, Evil Robot.
So visit the folks at Reformed Robot House Cleaning Company, where we sweep evil under the rug.